Yo guys, what's up? We forgot to do the video or the intro at the house, so we're here at the pond as always. We're about to do the intro here because we forgot. So welcome back. Hope y'all will like this video. As you saw by the title, it is a cheap versus expensive rod and reel. So I wouldn't even call it real cheap. It's just like a budget. It's a good rod. So we're gonna show those in a second. And yeah, we're at the pond right now. It looks very muddy, which only sucks for my reels because I gotta go clean them later after this. But yeah, let's get to the rods. So guys, for the first rod, we're gonna be throwing the Smash Lose. This is the budget rod. You can get this at Bass Pro, anywhere like that. Cabela's for like 150, 160. It's a pretty decent rod. We got a 1/2 ounce spinnerbait on there. And the other rod, we have the Falcon. What is this? The Falcon Low Rider. It's a 6.6. I kind of use this for like flipping or anything like that. It's not usually use bigger rods for flipping, but this is the best one I got. I got the Corrado MGL on it with this little swim jig, and this is the expensive one. This reel by itself costs $200, so that's more than the Smash Lose rod and reel. So yeah, let's get to fishing, boys. All right, boys, I think we're going to start out with the Smash Lose on the spinnerbait. I saw some fish jumping out there, so maybe they're feeding right now, and let's see. The only problem with this is I saw a swirl right there. Try to keep it off the ground. Saw a couple fish jumping out there, kind of. Oh. Last time I threw a spinnerbait in here, I caught a 3-pounder, so we're hoping for the best. Golly. Alright, I think we're going to retire this. You know, I just think it's a little bit too big for a pond. Alright, so on this we have a... Alright. So on this we have a nice little swim jig. I kind of trimmed the skirts down to give it a smaller profile. We got a little cleanup crawl on the back of it as a trailer. And this is really one of my favorite rods I have. For really anything. You can throw anything. I just really love this rod and the reel. I mean, it's real hard to beat it. It's so smooth. There's a couple ways I like to work the swim jig. I mean, there's multiple ways you can do it. There we go. Oh, not a bad fish. Number one on the day on the swim jig. See, I catch her over there with the spinnerbait a couple times and nothing really happened. We bring up the swim jig, start kind of crawling on the bottom, and here she bites. A little decent size, beautiful fish. Real skinny though. I'll let her back. Beautiful. I don't know if I just saw my bait traveling. I was like, is that my line? Alright guys, I'm gonna try something out. When I came here I saw a lot of, well, I didn't see a lot of, but I saw some swirls, kind of like fish chasing bait that are suspended up top. So we're gonna keep that on there. But on the Smash Lose, I think I'm gonna change to a little whopper plopper, throw it out there a little bit. We have a whole nother side of the pond that I'm gonna go to later on, but I'm gonna see if I can catch everything right here first. So yeah, let's throw that whopper plopper in. All right, boys. Oh God, what is wrong with this? Oh, I got a hook in my sleeve. Hang on. All right, so we got the whopper plopper tied on. We're gonna see. I also have, this is gonna sound crazy, I got a jerkbait tied on. I don't know why, someone just told me to do it. I got this whopper plopper on the jerkbait. We're gonna fan cast around here again, see what they're hitting on. Everybody loves that topwater bite, so let's try to get it. A little lift, I don't know, that could just be the whopper plopper. But I think I'm gonna change my cadence with this. I'm gonna kind of let them sit. That splash, sit. Splash, sit. No way. Is that crazy? I mean, literally. Oh, that's a good size too. Yes, sir. Gotta be careful with these triple hooks. Here we go, boys. It's a real decent size. He came up and clapped that whopper plopper. I saw them feeding on it, and I knew that this had to be the right bait. He swiped on it 2 or 3 times, and we finally got him. Beautiful fish. Let's let him go bigger. We're gonna keep throwing this whopper plopper because, I mean, he was a pretty decent size. He wanted that fish real bad. I didn't even get to reel it yet. And then I realized that the bait's not in the water. It's underneath it. Shut up. All right, we're gonna put this up for a second. I really want to try that jerkbait out. I don't know why. It probably won't work at all, but we're gonna have fun with it. All right, jerkbait's done, just because, I don't know, but we are gonna tie on a popper. All right, guys, we're back. We have the little popper. Usually those on a spin rod, but we didn't bring one today, so we're gonna have to make do. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I mean, they're hitting the whopper plopper without even moving. So oh yeah. Okay. Had a different cadence right there. Another good fish right there. Different cadence. Got him to bite. Bigger fish too. We're finally getting to these bigger fish of the pond. Big old top water. Let's go. So we kind of changed up our cadence right there. It's like a big plop, stop. Looks like it produced a bite. Those top waters over here. I think I'm gonna start out with a whopper plopper. I think it's best. All right, guys, we're gonna put the popper away. We're just gonna retie something else on. We're gonna keep throwing that popper plopper just cause you can cover more ground with it and it's easier. This one's a little harder to cast and it gets difficult sometimes. So we're gonna tie on a little Texas rig, punch rig. I'm gonna put the bobber stop on it, and yeah, we're gonna kind of fish around this brush and stuff and try to drag them out. All right, guys, we got the cleanup crawl on, a little punch. So what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to get in as deep as in these like little weeds and stuff as we can, just because just feel like that's where the fish are at. Just kind of sitting there hiding, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to the whopper plopper, try to get a couple blow ups. This has probably been the best topwater video I've had. You got him. Beautiful. Please don't come off. Come on. There we go. Man, this help. Calm down, please. Let's go. Another not a bad one. He's still pretty good. The topwater bite here was absolutely crazy, absolutely nuts. Let's try to catch one more. I mean, they're blowing up on it. Another one. Oh my god, this topwater bite is so beautiful. I mean, they are on the topwater today. This is the 5th fish. Smallest one of the day, probably. But man, they are destroying the popper plopper. It's also about that time too, where the suns went down. Everything's just kind of lining up right for it. But man, are they active right now. All right, boys. That was a crazy topwater day. I'm not gonna lie. I think we had five or four fish on the topwater. We missed one on the Bronco bug, not the Bronco bug, but the cleanup crawl, and then we got one on the swim jig, surprisingly. But yeah, we're gonna head to the house. I'll see y'all boys there. Peace. All right, boys, we made it to the house, man. What a day. I mean, straight topwater bites the whole time. We did catch one on the swim jig, and we lost one on that on the cleanup crawl. But man, was it fun out there. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you go down there, smash that like and subscribe button, hit that nutty bell so you know when I post another video, and peace.